Hi everyone, my name is Sister Ella, aka Jesus Baby. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here once again for us to talk on health issues and some education that can help you. All right, so I'm a nurse by profession, and I know many will be wondering why she's preaching. She's also talking about health. Health is my profession. I'm Nurse Noella by name, with my surname Ikata, so I'm known as Nurse Noella Obegiri Ikata. So don't be surprised when you see me talk about health, because this is my profession. So our topic for today is going to be cracked heels. If you have listened in my last two sections, I made it clear that the heels is one of the most forgotten parts of the body. And this topic is what have affected so many people, and they keep wondering, what is this? Where is this cracked heels coming from? What's going on? So it's not a disease condition. Is really nothing to worry about, especially if you have a cracked heel that is not associated with a disease. Maybe you just wake up one morning and you just look at your heels and you find out that there is a crack there, and underneath there is also some dirty stuff in between the cracked leg. There is nothing to worry about. So as long as you don't have any disease condition, it could be a normal thing that happens to the heels of the feet, especially when you don't take care of it. All right, so let's look at the definition of these cracked heels. Say when the skin around your heel splits, a mixture of dryness and pressure leads to cracked heels, as the skin become unable to keep up moisture levels and ultimately become fragile, leading to breaks. So it is usually because of dryness. So I just read the definition why those of us experience cracked heels. So what are usually the causes of cracked heels? Number one is lack of moisture underneath the feet, because the feet is always dry. Like I said, is one of the forgotten part of the body. So when there is no care to the feet, it leads to dryness, and once it becomes dry, the next thing is to begin to split. Some will even have sloughs in it, because usually there is no sweat gland around that area. It's not like the skin where you sweat. Sometimes when you don't rub cream, you see your skin oily. The heels has no sweat gland. So because there is no sweat gland, it easily get dried, and it loses, is less elastic in nature. It's not like the skin. When you draw the skin now, see, once you draw it, it goes back. But in something that has no elasticity, once you draw it, it remains like that. Secondly, what is the cause of these dry heels? Is deficiency of vitamins, minerals, zinc, something that affects our health adversely. That is why they encourage everyone to eat well, drink well, stay well, or all those stuff. It will help you to keep fit and help every part of your body to receive each nutrient. Number three is that pressure. You see, those of us that stand for too long, when you stand for too long, there is a pressure amounted to that heels. And when pressure goes there, it causes the heels to split, it expands, giving it its crack. So if you are the type that stands for too long, please, when you stand, you sit, you stand, you sit. Number four is aging. Normally, when one is aging, the skin loses its elasticity. That also causes a crack on the heels. Number five of it is when there is health disorder, for example, diabetes, athlete food, some hormonal deficiency. Those are the things that can cause cracked heels. But if there is in absence of these and it's a normal cracked heel, so just know that it is not something to be scared about. Number six is obesity. you know, Before, when I came into nurse, I used to think those that are fat are those that are obese. No, even a slim person can be obese. It has to do with body mass index calculation. So when someone is, obese, the pressure of the fat under the heels begins to expand and, lacks its flexibility, and before you know it, the heels begin to crack. Number seven is exposing footwear. During our days in secondary school, those teenagers, those people in secondary school that like to wear open sandals, and there is the back of the heels are open. So by the time they walk, they stand, they do all those stuff, there is always a pressure on the heels, which leads it to split, leading it to death. That's why when those that keep wearing those open back shoe, you should be able to take care of your heels at all times. So number 8 is poor hygiene. Poor hygiene. Poor hygiene can lead to cracked heels. Number 9 is water. Water on your feet can take away natural oils from the skin and leaving it rough and dry. So anytime you have your regular activities in the bathroom, ensure that your feet is dried up. Number 10 is poor fitting shoes. Those of us that like to wear tight shoes, those can lead to cracked heels. Number 11 of it is genetic. In the family, runs in the family. No matter what you do, the dry feet is always there. So it is a genetic thing. And the last of it is those that like to walk regularly on a barefoot. Don't walk on a barefoot. So what is the remedy to all those? I can keep away from dry feet. Number 1 is there is this cosmetic stones in the market where you buy. Ensure that for those that have cracked feet, cracked heels, brush under your feet, brush those areas that are cracked. It will help dirt in between those cracked places to be brushed away. Okay. Number 2 of it is always dry your feet after each bath. Number 3 is avoid standing for too long. Number 4 is eat well. Eat food rich in vitamins, minerals, iron. Avoid junk food. Junk food cannot give you any nutrients in your body. Number 5 for feet is keep your feet moist. See, if you normally have cracked foot, I'm also a victim of what I am saying today. Always moist your leg. I use oil, like shea butter, whether it's processed or local. Apply it under your feet. You're going out, apply it. You're in your office, apply. If you do it more often, like 3 times a day, you will make your feet, your heels not to be cracked, because it's always moist. Lotions has little effect except it has a moisturizer. But those of us that are not good in moisturizer or knowing the moisturizing type of cream, please go with oil. Go with like something like olive oil or baby oil or shea butter, both whether it's processed or local. Just ensure that your feet is always moist. Number 6, please don't go with barefoot. You're at home. I'm at home. There is no need going with barefoot. When you are going on a barefoot, your legs keeps getting dried. It keeps getting dry, as it goes, continues like that. When you're at home, you stand, you do other things. By the time you will just wake up one day and find out that all the feet of your legs are cracked. So don't go with barefoot. Always have a fancy slippers at home where you can in what you can wear. Number 7 is maintain foot hygiene. Most of us, when we bathe, we don't take care of our heels, we don't take care of our feet. Please ensure that after today that your feet is part of your priority anytime you are having your daily activities in the convenience. Number 8 of it is avoid tight shoes. Number 9 is that if it is if it's genetic, whatever you do, it still remains. Then what you need to do is continue your personal hygiene, continue rubbing it, putting cream on it as most often as you can. Then if you do all these things and it doesn't work, then ensure that you visit your dermatologist for more recommendation and perfect management. So I just hope that this little remedy can help. It's not a disease condition, except there is a lingering disease that leads want to have a cracked heel, but ordinarily it is nothing to be scared about. It doesn't kill. It's just a normal physiology that happens in the body. I am also a victim, but constant moisturizing my leg, putting oil, making sure it's oily. When I walk in the house, I don't go barefooted. I always move with slip on. I can tell you that I've not really had that cracked tooth for a long time. So keep up with this and you'll find that you'll be good at the end of the day. I just hope this wonderful teaching has helped. God bless you. Keep listening and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.